Yeah.
Oh, we're on. I'm just gonna pull up and put it in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Who all we got on this one?
We got Bubba and AJ.
All right.
Dolphins, Jags.
Yes, sir. Make sure I ain't changing my damn settings up.
My goddamn self.
Nope, I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
So I had to change some shit up for when I was
We
streaming.
are
I couldn't do that.
live. All right. You good to go, Dino?
All right. All right. All right. All right. Welcome to Madden Junkie Podcast, Junk Talk, your favorite podcast. Once again on this special eve of the playoffs edition. We have a couple of playoff teams with us today. I go around the room, let everybody introduce themselves. Let's go ahead and start with A Sky.
What it look like?
All right, we got Mr. Lee, Bubba Lee,
What's going down?
AJ,
What up? What up? What up?
and last but not least, we got your man Jay Rizzies.
What's going down, people?
All right, man. So as we see, man, we looked over things and we think that the AFC is pretty set. I mean, we will give you guys an opportunity to get your games played as long as once all the playoff relevant games are played, we will advance and get to the playoffs. We got a couple of big games going on tonight. I guess we'll speak on them. First, I guess we'll go around the room. We'll talk to the playoff teams and how they feel about going into the playoffs, how they feel about their team. And I guess we'll go from there. I guess we'll start with you, Bubba Lee, man. Congratulations. You're making it to the playoffs, number 7 seed. How you feeling right now, bro?
Anything is possible! Say, let's go, man. Say it was a long road. A bunch of people doubted me, but you know, we here. We here, just like I said we would be. But it ain't done. We ain't finished.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You looking like you got the league's MVP on your team, man. Any new strategies going into the playoffs? You gonna hold that from us? I mean, how you feeling? Do you feel you got the Jets now? You played the Jets twice this season. You've been unsuccessful both times. Do you feel like you need to change your strategy, or you just feel as though you're not implementing your own strategy
You know,
enough?
a lot of things didn't go my way, but this time I'm gonna stick with my game plan. That's something I haven't done in the past, so we're gonna stick to it.
All right, man. Well, once again, congratulations. You made it to the playoffs, man. I know it was a little up and down this season, but you got there, man. A lot of teams didn't make it, so congratulations once again. I guess we move over to AJ. Jags, man. You're in the playoffs, man. Congratulations, man. You passed all over almost 7,000 yards on the season. Top 2 receivers, man. You're going in hot. Had a little stumble, but you're still going in hot, man. How you feeling about your team going into these playoffs?
Feeling pretty good right now. Looks like we got them Chargers had a matchup. I think it was week 2. Lost by a field goal, but yeah, we ready. We ready.
All right. Well, as you know, the Chargers, they had a big game week 17 against the Cardinals, man. They riding on a high. So I know it should be a good game, man. Like I said, y'all faced each other earlier in the season, but I think the according to the Chargers, he didn't switch up some stuff again with his game plan. So, we'll see, man. But, style makes fights, man. Congratulations on making it to the playoffs, man. Let's see you do big things, man. Let's move on to A-Sky. A-Sky, man. Once again, you're up there, number 2 seed, man, reigning AFC champion. How you feeling, brother?
Hey, man, it's the second season. We're good to be here. I'm happy I'm able to spend some time with my son. The first round should be a good time. Take him out to the movies, maybe catch a ball game. It's always good to spend time with your kids, man. You never want your kids to feel neglected. And unless R.J. Hobbs can play defense, it really don't matter what his game plan is.
All right, man. Can we get a prediction on the score?
A lot to a little, the Jets.
That's dangerous.
All right, man.
Look back. The first game of the season, he played me close. It was a close game. He played tough. He did what he was supposed to do. Second game of the season, he tried to do something he's not good at, and what happened to him? He got blown out. So even if he sticks with what he does well, he loses. So again, unless R.J. Hobbs can suit up and play defense, it don't matter what he do. We going into the playoffs. We going into the playoffs ready. We got some. We got
see when this game
we got our weapons. We got our weapons ready to go. We do what we do best. We got a corner that can shut down the side of the field. So even if he tries to pass, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. My front four said they're ready. They said they've been, we've been watching film on RJ. He's a great guy. That's a great kid. That kid is amazing. But we've got some tape on him. We got 2 games worth of tape on him. And we see what happened in the second game. He played well, but did he do what he did the first game? Absolutely not.
Let me ask you this. It's never an easy road to get to the Super Bowl. But do you think it would be a tougher road this season? Or do you feel as though it is what it is?
The competitor in me says no. The realist in me says, yeah, there's some good teams in this AFC side, man. There's some hot teams. We know the Chargers are coming in hot from last podcast. He hasn't lost since, and he said he wasn't going to lose. He's riding the high. The Jags.
Facts. I forgot about that part.
You're looking at the Jags, who's probably the most prolific passer in the league right now. That's tough to beat. You gotta come and be prepared for every single thing he's gonna throw at you. The Colts are no slouch. We know what he likes to do. He's got one of the better defenses because I believe his safety leads the league in picks and touchdowns. So they can score on defense. The Texans, coming off of the tanking of last season to this season, they looking good. They looking good. I mean, you can't take nothing away from the Texans. I mean, the Ravens, he went undefeated. I know I talked a lot of shit and said, hey, he's beatable. He showed and proved wrong. But we gonna see what happens with who he matches up with in that second round. He gonna have he could possibly have the Colts if the Colts pull the upset. He could possibly have the Dolphins. We know that's not gonna happen, but there's slight possibilities. There's always probabilities out there. I mean, even Dr. Strange said there was 14 million possibilities, but only one outcome, and we know what the outcome gonna be versus the Jets and the Dolphins. There's only one outcome. A lot to a little, the Jets win.
All right, man. But once again, congratulations on another great season, man.
Appreciate it.
Solidifying your number 2 seed, man.
For sure.
The playoffs are here, man. It's time to put up a shut up.
That's right. Second
time
season,
to put up a shut up. Jay Rizzy. Man, what a great season, man. You faced those demons that you lost in the playoffs. I think you lost against the Cardinals. You faced him. You faced adversity, man. Your team is looking good. You got a first round bye. You got the number 1 seed, number 1 offense in the league, number 1 defense in the league. I know you don't take nobody lightly, bro, but how you feeling about this team, man? This team looking so good, brother. How you feeling?
We still got some flaws, characteristic flaws. We still got some issues we got to handle up on. But overall, we at the point where we haven't peaked as a team yet, and I like that.
All right, man.
Man,
Texans.
Any?
hell up, huh? That shit fucks your head up, huh?
That's not.
I
That's
mean,
just
your
me.
team. Your team.
You know your team better than we do. So if you say they ain't
Yeah,
beat
you
the
know the
Jets,
team better than me, but to me, it looks like the only thing left to accomplish is that ring. That's the only thing left to accomplish this season.
Yeah, that's the goal we have. It's the goal we put on our board every season. Every season without a ring, bro, is mission failed. So
All
failed
right,
last
man.
season. We wasn't even supposed to make it that far this season. This season, we got a little taste, and we trying to get back. We trying to get up there. Try to
All
make it at least to
right.
the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
for sure,
Well,
for
man,
sure.
once again, congratulations on a great season, man. Great
Texans,
season from
man.
them Eagles,
Texans,
man.
Texans, Texans. From worst to first, how does it feel?
What? Who? Me?
From worst to first, how does it feel?
Oh,
Yeah,
um,
you finished last in the division this year. You're first in the division.
I
How is
forgot we
that?
finished last season. We tried to erase that out of our memories, man.
Wait, hold on. How
Coach,
much did you pay your coach to lose? Was it 100,000 a loss to get that good ranking? Is that what happened out there?
never paid my coach to lose whatsoever.
Oh,
We
okay.
went
I wasn't
out, we
sure.
went
I wasn't
out, and
sure.
we fought hard every game. We just didn't have the right chemistry together. We just needed to grow as a team together. On the off season, we went out, we made a trade for T.J. Watt. We went out and got Von Miller, Aaron Rodgers. We got a lot of pieces we did not have last season, bro. Like we have a
Now
lot
with
of pieces.
you,
So
you
crazy side note that a lot of people don't know. You say you got rid of a lot of people. You made some crazy moves. Is it true you cut almost everybody from the roster for the bad energy they brought to the team?
From the who?
From the team, you cut everybody.
Um, okay, it was rage. It was a rage thing after week 18. It was a rage thing. Like you go in the locker room and you just start telling motherfuckers that you cut. And this is just how it happened. Get the hell out of here. You get out. 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 It's
now
time for.
the question I have is you brought in some serious veteran leadership, but do you feel like that's gonna hold back your young guys because those veterans once they retire, do you have people ready to come in and fill their spot?
Um,
Or there'll be another tough season next year.
no, it won't be another. I mean, it'll be a tough season just because of my division, but no, we have things in place. We got a mix right now. We got a mix of veterans and a mix of young guys, and I'll make sure those veterans, have a mentoree before they make it out. So we'll make sure we hopefully keep the ball rolling, man. But I know it's hard to somebody come in and place a Von Miller and a T.J. Watt. But hey, we got to do what we got to do. But as far as that, man, I got a lot of young guys out there too that's building up. So I mean, we'll see, man. I got a tough division, so it's gonna be rough. Regardless, it's a gauntlet to get through just to get to the playoffs. So.
Now you're facing an opponent you faced before. Do you feel any type of way about facing the Colts, or do you feel like it's just another? We beat them before, we'll do it again.
Well, I beat him the first time, but he actually beat me the second time, and he switched up a lot of things on the game plan. He actually went out and made a lot of trades after we played, and so to adapt to the style that I played against him. So now, of course, with my coaching, I'm going to have to adapt to what he adapted to. So hopefully we can make more changes on the game plan and be more successful. Because
Now,
there was a couple things he was doing. I think I can.
what was the score in those two games? In the first game and the second game?
Um, it was pretty close. I'm not for sure.
I'll look it up for you. Hold on a second. We can
Yeah, look it up because it was pretty close. It wasn't.
24-16
Yeah, I know AJ be on that shit.
and 20-10.
What was it?
20-10, and then 24-16.
Yeah. So I mean, it wasn't too, but I know that second game. Not taking nothing from him because he did the win, but he won the turnover battle, man. We had way too many turnovers, so we just dug ourselves a hole, man. We could not get out of, and I'm gonna try to go with a game plan to minimize that. So hopefully,
he held Aaron Rodgers to 38.3 passer rating. Wow. And Carson Wentz got away with only 44 yards passing.
Yeah, it was a turnover. It was the turnovers. Actually, I think I went back, looked at that game, and statistically, I had the game statistically, but as you know, man, you can turn the ball over enough times. That's it. It is what it is, especially with that style of play.
It looks like he bottled up your rookie in that second game. Do you feel like that's going to be an issue in this playoff rematch? Your rookie really couldn't shake loose and do what he's been doing all year, or is that more so the coaching game plan?
That was a adjustment thing. I didn't make the proper adjustments, but we'll be ready. It's playoffs. We'll be ready. I'll make the proper adjustments.
Okay. Interesting, because like you said, the first game he didn't have all those players. Second game he had all those players, and this third game he's gonna have all those players. So that's gonna be a tough one. We hope you pull it off, though.
Yeah, we'll see. I think we'll be okay, man. We'll be okay. I know he kind of kicked some ass, but
we just had another playoff user pop in. Green Bay, congrats.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Making it to the playoffs. Winning your division.
Hey, y'all need to rephrase that. Two-time NFC North champ.
Okay. We're talking about this season.
We're not doing that.
Okay. We're talking about this season. Slow down. Going into the playoffs, man. Cuss of the playoffs, man. Looks like you may be facing. Who knows who you're gonna be facing in the NFC, man. I think by the time we wake up, I think pretty much everything except the number 1 and number 2 seed will be shuffled around pretty much. So for the most part, how you feel about going into these playoffs, man? On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you to advancing through these playoffs?
Well, we are preparing and practicing to play the Tampa Bay Bucks. That's who we are preparing to play. I just think, man, that my defense got to show up. I got to limit my turnovers, and I played them before. I know his games plan. I know his style of play. I just think I just got to play good defense and limit my turnovers, man. And I think we can move on to the next round.
Okay. Your last game of the season, you played against the Colts. Didn't come out successful. Do you think your team is going to be able to shake that off? Or do you think that people are going to look at the blueprint of what the Colts did and try to put that into their game plan against you for the playoffs?
Okay, well, first of all, about the Colts game, I didn't play Aaron Jones. I did not play Jordan Love. I did not play Devontae.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
You went that hill trying not to win.
No, I went in, rested my starters, and trying not to get no injuries.
So you couldn't better your seed? Is that what you're saying? You felt like you pretty much locked in the 4 seed?
I had nothing in the game if I won the game.
Fair enough. I understand that.
I couldn't move up. I couldn't, even with the loss, I couldn't drop down. I had nothing to gain. So I did not want no injuries because
I respect that. Why lose one of your key players with nothing to gain?
My team was already tired from previous incidents. So
you probably could have moved up.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't catch the Saints. It was no way for me to catch the Saints.
Y'all was one game apart.
No, he had already won.
Y'all was one game apart.
He had already played his game and had already won.
He didn't play this week.
You sure?
He played the Ravens.
Well,
It
Yeah,
looked
I
like
ain't
not
played
winning
yet.
that.
okay. Well,
He
what?
did.
Neither here nor there.
So technically, like you preparing for the sorry to cut you off, but you're preparing for the Bucks. But if the Saints lose to the Ravens and the Bucks beat the Falcons, then you be preparing for the Saints, I believe.
Mm.
Who?
The Saints. They could flip flop. If the Bucks win and the Saints lose, I think they flip flop.
Okay. But yeah,
Yeah.
to make a long story short, that was my game plan. And to answer your question, Dino, yeah, another team, yeah, if they watch the film or whatever, they may try to exploit me the same way the coach did. And like I said, I have to get my team better prepared to stop a good running back. I mean, that's just my goal. I got to
Okay.
stop the good running backs.
So
If
you
I
feel
can't
Yeah,
like
that
stop
you
them,
feel
motherfucker,
like
that
you
Yeah.
have
motherfucker got two good.
if motherfucker getting 5 yards a carry on me, then I'm not gonna win. No, I just got to do better at stopping the run.
Yeah.
So do you
Well,
feel like
like
you
you
built your
said, you
defense to stop the pass right now? Is that a you think that's what's going on a little bit?
I think my corners could pretty much match up against any wide receivers in the league.
Hmm.
But I I get beat a lot over the middle, and I get beat on the run. So that's what we have to stop. We
Okay.
got to stop the short passes over the middle, and we got to stop the run. And if I
Gotcha.
can't do that, I can't win. So and limit my turnovers on offense. So I mean that's my game plan.
all right. Well, like you said, you didn't play Jones. That's a big part right there. You say you
Yeah.
didn't play Jones, your quarterback, your
And
receiver.
top
Yeah,
receiver.
that's a
Yep.
lot. It changed the game plan when you scoring on the other end too. So it changes a lot, from somebody just sitting there running. So, hey, congratulations. You made it to the playoffs, man. You won your division. We'll talk about this season. You won your division. You did what you had to do.
Not
Um,
only did I win the division, I swept the division. Let's put that
I'm
out there
sorry.
too.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
put that out there because the only reason I want to put that out there because somebody in my division post after the draft posted a picture of his season goal, and his season goal was to be aggressive and make the playoffs.
It was the
And
Lions, people.
and
Right.
that
Right.
person is at the bottom of our division. So
Mm.
I just want to put that out there because I kind of took offense to him posting that, talking about he was gonna make the playoffs. So uh, and I showed up when we played the two times we played. I showed up to let you know until you beat me, this is not your division. So
technically, both of y'all could have made the playoffs. I mean, you could have had that as a goal.
who?
But I see, like, if he put it as a goal and posted, like, him making the playoffs, that's not
No,
a slight.
not look. Not only did he post it, he said, "I'm putting the NFC North on notice."
Oh, damn.
That was
Okay,
his exact words.
I tried to help brother out,
So yes, I took offense to it, and when we played each other the two games, I did what I had to do.
And
No,
okay, I'm gonna put it like this, man. I commend you on that. Great job. We in the second season now. Is the Green Bay gonna show up in the second season?
well, building off of last season, uh, if I remember right, I think I was one play from beating you. Uh, so, like I said, if I fix what I need to fix, we'll see a better Green Bay team in the playoffs.
What does one
That's
play away from beating me last year have to do with the second season this year?
what I just said.
I said, are you playing me? Am I your first
No,
round opponent?
okay,
No, that
Okay.
was not. You played me
okay.
right last playoffs.
That if
No,
I
but
fix what I if I fix what I need to fix, Yeah, I think I could be successful.
I just want y'all to see that the Jets are a barometer for a lot of teams in this league. If we
No,
if
I,
I
th-
if I, if
I,
I beat
no, I
you,
think he got it confused from the original season, the original Junkies. Because you was the Cowboys, he was the Packers. Last playoffs, he played the football team, and it went down to that little missed field goal situation.
You right, Rick. Thanks for clarifying that. You right.
oh okay, I thought
Hey,
he meant
hey,
the
I'm
Jets.
3 for 3
That's what
today,
okay.
nigga.
You right, Rick. Thanks for
Okay.
clarifying that.
Okay.
You
He
right.
cleared it up because I was confused. I ain't gonna hold you. I was confused. Like, what does
So I was like, y'all
playing
niggas
me
with me
have
in
to
the
do?
playoffs.
I was like, what does playing me have to do? But no, okay, I see what you're saying. If you fix from last year that issue, you'll be okay. So that's all I'm saying. We just you swept your division. We know you handling business. Team, you doing what you're supposed to do in the regular season. You winning your division, getting into the playoffs. Will we? I just want to know if we gonna see y'all show up in the playoffs. Cause
I'm,
let's call a spade a
I'm,
spade. The NFC
I'm,
is two teams right now.
okay.
I'm not saying you can't get in there and be the
If
third,
if if
but you
if
got to
if
sick when you have a possibility of a 7-10 team making the playoffs. The NFC is two teams. Seven and
if I
ten don't even let you sniff playoffs on the AFC side.
if I fix what I need to fix,
That's all you gonna give us?
I can be successful in the playoffs.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna give you.
Hey,
All right.
okay. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna
Man, y'all
take
niggas
that.
gonna start disrespecting this
I
NFC.
believe we got 3 big games tonight. We can go ahead and go with the predictions. Go around the room. Let's go ahead and start with you,
Right
Sky.
now.
We got the Ravens versus Saints.
If Ravens handle business, they'll go. They'll finish the season undefeated. Saints has not impressed me any shape or form, anyway. What is even their record? What's the Saints' record? They're 10-6.
10-6, yeah.
I'm just not impressed by anything they've done. I know they've got young guys they're trying to get acclimated into that team and stuff like that, but Ravens have been on. I mean, they're on a 16-game win streak, so if there's ever a barometer, that's the one. If he can beat them, that's a heck of a way to go into the playoffs.
Facts.
So
Riggs, how you feel about this game? Saints versus Ravens.
Uh, Ravens on the high horse right now. Saints, technically, they're in the playoffs, so we'll see if it gets played. I don't know if it's gonna get played, but I'm gonna pick the Ravens.
All right. TJ?
Ravens.
Ravens. All right. Bubba Lee?
I'm gonna go with the Ravens, man. They got a lot of momentum right now.
All right. AJ?
Yeah.
Ravens, easy.
All right. I guess
he said
Hey.
easy. He said
Easy?
easy.
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 Shit. All right. I guess I'm going with the Ravens also, man. Shit. Hey, he's 16-0. How the hell? I think he's gonna lose against the Saints the last game of the season.
Right. That one. That
I
one.
mean, he's already played Jets. He already played tough teams. I don't know. Yeah, moving on. All right, Sky.
I hate y'all.
We
I really
we
hate
got the football team and we got the Bears, man. Critical game. I know it could end up both teams not getting into the playoffs, but only the team that wins is going to have a mathematical chance. So that game does have some
Man.
relevance to it.
Man, can we flip a coin? Because both these teams have shown some promise at some point, and then both these teams have shown what the hell are you doing with this team? If the football team don't get back to running the rock like he know how to, and quit dropping back 20 yards, the Bears gonna win. It's
All
that simple.
right.
It's on the football team to make the right adjustments, man. If they don't, they can call themselves out of it.
Okay, so for the record, who are you picking?
Football team. Only
Okay,
because that's
all
my
right,
stepson now, so I gotta make sure my
okay,
stepson gets some
all
love.
right, all right. Football team.
Y'all know what's so crazy? I have like a sim thing, whatever. They said they're both gonna score 24 points.
Oh, they got him tied.
Yeah.
Wow. You know how funny that would be if that really happens, bro. That would be hilarious.
Oh wow. So Riggs, with that said, football team and Bears.
He said it's a tie, nigga.
I'm picking.
Yeah,
I'm
he
picking
said the
football
same
team.
thing
Go on my
says it's a
division.
tie.
Go on my division. Daddy Lee said it was 24-24. I'm going with football team.
Well,
But crazy if they do tie. I wonder who gets in the playoffs.
Right. Or both out. Or both in.
Cause tell
wait,
you,
tell me.
a tie actually counts as a win, doesn't count as a loss. So that's what's crazy.
Shouldn't they start playing by now? Okay, but hey, that's a whole nother story. TJ, who you got? Football team or the Bears?
Well, to piggyback off what Scott said, because I just recently played the football team and we was having a conversation while we was playing. He plans to get back to his game plan of running the ball. And so, with that being said, I'm going to pick him over the Bears because I think he going to run the ball a whole lot against the Bears.
Okay. Mike Tyson once said, everybody got a game plan until you get hit in the mouth. With that said, we're going to go to Bubba Lee. Bubba Lee, who you got on the football team?
Is that what happened with the Colts? You had a game plan
Yeah,
to
he
hit you in
hit.
the mouth?
Pretty much. He hit me hard too.
Man, I'm gonna take the football team, but only because I feel like ever since he got Deshaun Watson, he's been taking a bunch of chances in that passing game. So,
And that's the issue, man. You don't have to force stuff, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
As long as he can get back to running, he'll be all right. He'll get the dub.
So you taking football team?
Yep, taking the football team.
Okay, AJ.
I feel like it's football team's game to lose.
Football team, and I agree with AJ. I'm going with the football team also. I just think he's going to turn the Bears over enough to win the game. I think the Bears going to turn the ball over enough for football team to take over that game. And the biggest game of the night, not for sure when it's going to happen, but we got the Buccaneers versus the Falcons. So we'll start back with you, Sky.
Can both teams lose? It's like we really gonna have one of these bums get into the playoffs, man. Like, come on, man. Dude, NFC, man. Somebody else got to step up. It can't be a two-man race, man.
I think the Bucks are in whether they win or lose. I think this is all on the Falcons.
Regardless, they're just playing somebody's playing for the 7th seed. So so the
this is the type of game. This is the type of game
then,
that D wins though, because it's gonna be slow and methodical, and it's the type of game that he's gonna come out and win 10-7.
You're absolutely right. I don't think you could have called that no better.
So I'll go Falcons 10-7. But do they either one really deserve to be in the playoffs? Really?
I think you get a bonus. I think you get a check. I think you get a bonus playoff check, something like that.
Yeah, you're right. That's all they playing for. Cause they definitely ain't getting. Let me leave that. I'm gonna stop.
All right, Riggs. How you feel about this game?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, too much got online. The Bucks, he's in regardless, whatever happens. So
what was their first? Who won the first meeting?
I know they split.
Bucks
won the first one.
Yep.
Okay. What was 31-7? What week?
It was recent.
Whoa.
Oh, did they split?
No, they couldn't split. This would be the second game.
Oh yeah, it's second game, so they couldn't. Yeah, you're right.
That was within like the last 4 or 5 weeks.
The Bucks won the first.
Yeah, week 14.
And Bucks won what? 31-7.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch it. I'm going Bucks. less than 4 weeks ago, you got your ass handed to you. Yeah, you ain't finna win this one. Cause he ain't changed. Trust me, D didn't change nothing in the last 4 weeks. Now, if you would have told me that's week 2, week 3, I'll give D a shot. But 4 weeks ago, D ain't changed nothing.
Sky.
What?
D didn't change none of the last 4 Mads.
Well, there you go. There you right. You absolutely right. I wasn't trying to go there, But yes,
But
you're
I'm
right.
saying, I'm not saying he got a bad game style because I'm just saying his game style hasn't changed. Like,
You're right.
I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying it hasn't changed.
So,
Oh,
but
he's
you're
splitting with
right.
the Saints. That's what happened.
I got Bucks. I'm going with the Bucks. I'll change my Buccaneers. I apologize. You still a bum, but I changed my pick. You just the
Jay
lesser of the two
Riggs,
bums.
did you make your pick? I'm sorry, I didn't want to skip you.
I don't know if I made my pick. Does it really matter right now?
The
I'm just
lesser
saying,
of two bums.
like the Bucks are in regardless. It's up to the Falcons to wheel and deal and find a way to fucking win the game and stay in the playoffs.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Because this is what's gonna come down to. If he wins, I think he hold up, D. So he ain't played nobody else. So it's really up to him. There's no tiebreakers between him and the Bears. I mean, the Bears or the football team. Now, did he play the Vikings? I don't know. I'm trying to see if he played the Vikings. I don't think he played the Vikings. So it's really up to him right now. If he wins, he wins. If not, then you sit at home and you watch everybody else play, and you get ready for next season. Get the off season ready.
all right. Well, what you think? Everybody feel as though
I'm gonna go with the
we could
Falcons.
pick it, but nobody's going to advance past their first game. So let's move on to TJ. Who you got on the Bucks and Falcons?
I think I'm gonna be the underdog, man. I think the 7th seed is the Falcons to lose on his own. I think as long as he win, I think he keep this 7th seed. And depending on what time of night that this game gonna be played, it may favor the Falcons, man. Um, so I'm
They
be the
both they both
eyeball,
they
All
man.
both
right,
play pretty late
all right.
games, so
I'm be the
Good.
eyeball. I'm gonna take the Falcons, man.
All right, Falcons. Okay, 2 Bucks, 1 Falcons. Write that down. Bubba Lee, who you got on this game?
yeah, I'm gonna go with the Falcons, man, because the Bucks, like I said, they played really good the first half, but they've had a very shitty second half, and I think their momentum is just all the way down right now.
Okay, two
Especially
Bucks,
especially
two.
coming off two losses to the Ravens and Cardinals. So
But you talk
Okay,
about
two
hey,
you
but
talk
Bucks, two.
but
about
those ain't no teams, nigga. That wasn't no
right.
slouches.
That's the two number one seeds. Well, no,
I
I mean
know,
number
but I'm
one,
saying
number
it's
two seed. My
still.
bad, my bad.
Um. All right, so 2 Bucks, 2 Falcons. AJ,
I'm gonna give it to the Bucks because
2 Bucks, three
the
Bucks, three
Falcons
Falcons.
just QB's he's just not ready yet. I give his
Um.
QB like another two,
hmm
3 seasons. Meanwhile, the Bucks still got Brady sitting decent.
I wonder if Brady gonna retire this season.
Probably. I say
All
yes.
right, and last but not least, me. Um. What are you fighting for? You're fighting for a ticket to play the Cardinals. Okay, let's be realistic here. Yeah, you fighting to get in the playoffs, but you got to play the Cardinals. I mean, somebody said at the beginning of the podcast, anything's possible. Anything's possible. Bucks are in, but they can end up with that number 7 seed. But I'm gonna go with the. For some reason, I just think the Falcons got enough experience in these situations to get in with a 7-10 record.
I'm not. It's fun.
That's
It's
horrible.
funny. It's
That's
funny,
fucking
but
horrible.
he actually like when it comes to the game in the line to make the playoffs, he has been able to clutch that bitch out a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, for real, for real. He's experienced in these situations, like you know what I mean, like basically go to the NBA like basketball. Lakers, they can't win a game during the season. Them young boys run them out, but you slow it down a little bit, a little hitting, you get to the playoffs, and, it might be a little change up when the game slow down a little bit. So, but I'm gonna go with the Falcons, man. I think the Falcons can pull that out, man. Not gonna hold y'all, man. We're gonna go ahead and go for the Go for the last words, let everybody say what they got to say, man. Like I said, congratulations to all the playoff teams, man. I feel as though every team that get into the playoffs deserve to be there because you did one thing or another to get yourself into the playoffs. Whether you strategize against playing this team or that team, not this team, that team, you got there. Regardless, you got there. So congratulations. Last words. Let's go ahead and start with you, AJ. Last word for the people.
Q, we ready.
Damn. Straight to it. Dang, I like that. I like that because if Q was on here, he would say that, and I think that he would say the same thing to you. Beat him to the punch. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to interrupt.
Nah, I saw we good.
He said he's ready for that get back. He need his get back.
All right. Bubba Lee, what's the word for the people?
Don't lie to me.
Oh, it's always the truth. Say we riding high 4-game win streak. We're gonna try to build on this success. Got some young defensive stars that's promising. So we're gonna stick with the game plan and we're gonna ride it out. We're looking to make some noise.
Nigga, that's a long ass word for the people.
Hey, gotta give them what I got, baby. Anything's possible.
Nothing.
Oh man, TJ, what you got for the people?
Let's get to these playoffs.
Facts.
Y'all know T ready to push.
You sound like a man that means business.
People.
Sound like a man that means business. Whew. Riggs, what you got for the people?
We made it this far, guys. Glad y'all keep scheduling y'all games. And for you motherfuckers out there saying you ain't making the playoffs, you giving up forced wins instead of playing your games, I'm on your ass.
On your ass. I got guys in my inbox every day talking about is the team open yet? Hey, get your games played. Sky, what you got for the people?
I'm just trying to be a good black father out here. Spend a little time with my son. It's
Be a
not gonna be long.
child.
It's not gonna be long. Your mom ain't gotta send no overnight bag. It's gonna be quick.
Break the chains.
Right back home. We're gonna send you right back home. But it'll be a good time. We'll go to the ball game, get you a hot dog at the ball game or something. That Pop's got it. So that's all we out here doing. Just letting our sons, see what it looks and feels like to be on the big stage. That's all.
I guess last but not least, first of all, I want to thank everybody on a great, successful season. Another great season, man. We had that was 3 weeks, and maybe I'm off, but there was 3 separate weeks that it was one game from being 100% played. Am I right, Riggs, or am I off?
No, you're right, because it was about 5 weeks was at least like 2 games that didn't get played.
Yeah, it was like 5 weeks was like 2 games. I think it was 3 weeks was like just one game unplayed, man. And the last one was kind of heartbreaking because I think the game could have got played, and I think somebody gave the force like right off the bat, and I think they actually could have worked it out and played the game. But anyway,
you talking about the Rams? You talking about the Rams?
I can't remember. I can't remember what it was.
It was him. That's who ass I'm on. Pause.
I got you. But with that said, man, it's great activity in the league, man. Let's keep it going. Keep this thing going. We on the cusp of the playoffs, man. I don't think there's one single team in the playoffs that don't think that they gonna win. So it makes it that much fun. Well, it makes it that much heartbreaking when you do lose, But hey, it is what it is. One team can win the Super Bowl. We here. I appreciate everybody coming on. Bubba Lee, AJ, as always, the commissioners. We finally got TJ in the house with us. Sky, Riggs, appreciate you guys, man.
It's a family reunion.
Yeah, right. This thing, what a great season. Do this the last podcast of the regular season. As you know, we always give parting gifts. The day parting gift will actually be a 2-year, and I mean a 2-year age reduction. Now, the 2 years actually can go on one player, or you can separate it and you can put it on two separate players. But that's what this parting gifts is. Everyone that's part of this podcast will receive that parting gift. We need to get that out before we start the playoffs. And like I said, appreciate y'all, man. Hopefully we can get a wild card podcast in. You're welcome to be guests, man. We always welcome new guests. Come on in, talk your shit. As Scott say, man, nobody gonna take it personal, bro. As always, man, thanks for being part of Madden Junkies. Peace.
Peace. J.E.